Birchbox review. I got it right here. It is my November Birchbox. So I'm sitting outside tonight. It's a nice evening and it's not bright enough. I normally film actually right inside that window. That's where I film. That's the window I use because the natural sunlight I found best with all my videos. It works the best. But right now it really just wasn't quite bright enough to really give me the good lighting. So I decided to sit outside and it is so nice out here. It is, I would say it's at least 70 degrees. In fact, it's probably warmer than that. And it's the middle of November. I am just not used to this Texas weather. I'm from Michigan, and in Michigan right now it's snowing. Like, this does not feel like November. And while I do really like it and I enjoy it, it's kind of a little bit sad because I'm used to a little bit of snow by now, and especially around Christmas time it's going to be kind of sad if there's no snow, which there wasn't last year either. So what can you do? I'm going to take advantage of it and sit outside. And it's pretty windy, but it's a nice windy. It's just like it just makes it just so relaxing and calm. So I'm sitting out here changing it up. Got my nice little bushes back here. So let's jump right in. Here's my Birchbox. It looks like it always does in my cardboard box. And we got my little card inside that tells you about it. Let me read it just a little. It's called Getting Gifty. It always has like a little name to kind of let you know about it at the top, and it says it's better to give than to receive, but who says you can't do both? This month we're helping you get a head start on your holiday planning with a collection of gift-worthy products. Try them and let them inspire your own present plans, and we promise not to tell if you buy them for yourself. So with that being said, let's jump right into our gift-worthy products. The first product, okay, this is a face wash, and what's really cool about it is that it is soap-free. Is that what it's called? Yes, soap-free. And it smells like, it kind of smells like a cleaning detergent, like what I would clean my house with, not a face wash. But, I mean, it worked good. My face felt definitely clean afterwards. And what's really kind of funny about this is, like, everything's in French. I found two things that are in English: soapless cleanser and avoid contact with eyes. Everything else is in French. So I had to read a lot about it on my little card. But it's a European skincare star that uses thermal spring water to soothe and soften skin. So I don't think I would repurchase this just because I do have a lot of other cleansers that I prefer. But it was a nice little surprise and a nice little thing to have in my Birchbox. Next, we will go with this. It's in a tiny little box, and then you open it up, and this is what it looks like. It's in a little square container, and I can't print mineralogy. I don't know how to pronounce that. That's what it says on the front. But this is a concealer, but it's like under eye, and you can also use it as an eyelid primer, I read on the card. And I've been using it as an eyelid primer mainly because I really don't use anything under my eyes that much. And this is pretty thick. It's my color, but the consistency is very thick. Let's see if I can show you how thick that is. I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but it's just really thick. You got to really rub it out. So I don't like it under my eyes. It looks too cakey. But as a primer, if you use a tiny amount and rub it in, and then you put your eyeshadow on it, it works good. And I do like it. I do prefer my eyelid primer that I use, my NYX eyelid little pots, so I'm not sure that I would repurchase this, but it's fun, and it should last me a long time even though it is small because you don't need a lot. So that is my second product. If you did want to buy the full size, it would be $16, which actually is a pretty good price. If you compare it to some of the Urban Decay primer potions, those are pretty expensive for those little, even the little ones. So that's a pretty good price, and it's a nice little product. And I thought it was kind of cool because these are manufactured in Carrollton, Texas, so not far from me. So I thought that was a little fun when I was reading the box. So next, I didn't know what this was. At first I was like, is it lip gloss? But luckily I read a little more about it on Birchbox.com before I figured out what it is. And it's actually a body butter. But there's not a whole lot. Like, you couldn't really cover your body in this. I would mainly do your arms or your chest because it has a shimmer in it. And it smells really good. I just love the smell. But it is kind of oily. And I read on Birchbox that it's made for dry skin, so I guess that's why it's kind of oily to me, is that it's supposed to really help soften skin that's dry. But to me, it just was oily. But it smells very good. In the full-size bottle, which would be 6.76 ounces, is $35. So it's a little pricey. I would prefer something from like Bath & Body Works. They smell good too, and they're not as oily, I have found. But that was kind of fun to try, and it's really shimmering. It's very pretty. I'll probably put it on like my chest. If we, you know, when we go out on dates, I like to put kind of, I have a shimmery lotion from Bath & Body Works, and I like to put it on my chest just to kind of add a sparkle, or my lower arms. So that is another product, and this is one, I think this might be my favorite product. This is a Zoya nail polish, and mine is in Holly. That's the color, it's green. I saw some videos already, and some people got different colors. I don't have it on my nails, though, because I have OPI's Calendar Girl on my nails, and it's really kind of a cute little story I'll tell you. I brought this nail polish with me to work yesterday, and I painted 2 of my patients' nails with it, and they were so happy. They were just watching their nails, like looking at them all day, because they don't get their nails painted that often, so they were just looking, and you could just tell this one of them was so happy to have her nails painted. And so I didn't want to bring the green, though, because green's not really a color for everyone, but this Calendar Girl, it's kind of red with a little pink in it, was good for most people. So I did try it on one nail, though, when I first got my Birchbox, just to let you know. I like to try it all out before I give you my review. And of course, Zoya is a great brand, and this has got a tiny bit of shimmer in it, and it's great for the holidays. I'm sure I will paint my nails probably around Christmas time with this color. So I was super excited to have this in my Birchbox. It's a great product, and I've heard great reviews about it too, that it lasts for a long time, and Zoya is a really good brand. And my last item, which is like the treat, it's the extra that you get in your box. It's at the bottom of your little thing, and it's just your little treat. These are coasters. There's 2 of them, and I really like the design. It's got like letters and some numbers on it. It's kind of like, it makes me think antique, I guess. I don't know. I don't use coasters, but I mean, I should probably start, especially on my nightstand next to my bed. I always have a glass of water when I go to bed to take my nighttime medications and everything. I always have to have a glass of water, and then if I wake up in the middle of the night, I just like to have water there by my nightstand. But I put ice in it, and it kind of, the condensation always makes my nightstand a little bit wet. So these will be nice. I think I'll try them out. I haven't used them yet, but they're from 2paperdolls.com. So you can go there, and they have more letterpress goods, and including custom options. So you can try that out if you'd like. Oh my goodness. That's the only downside of filming outside, is sometimes there are loud, large objects like that truck. So, but luckily it passed pretty quickly. Actually, almost too quickly. You need to slow down. This is a small neighborhood. Anyways, that's over with. So that was the last item in my Birchbox. So I was pretty impressed with this month. I have been having a few boxes that I wasn't too sure about, but I got some pretty interesting. I think that's the word for this month, is interesting. Like, some of these products, I mean, I had to research what this was, and there's barely anything in English on this bottle. Like, just interesting, fun little things. But it was a good Birchbox. You know, for $10, that's what you get. So I'm definitely going to continue. I know I've been mentioning that I might cancel and try another sort of sample service, but I think for right now, especially because next month is December, and I'm kind of excited to see what they're going to send me for, like, the Christmas. I'm assuming they're going to send us at least something good for Christmas. I mean, that's a big part of the year. So, we'll see. I'll let you know next month for sure, though, what I get in my Birchbox and what I think of it. So, I will see you all very soon. Have a great night. Bye, guys.